Hey guys, this is Brian J's Nerd Talk. This is my non-spoiler review of the Acolyte Season 1, Episode 5 called Night. And this was a really good episode. It had great fight choreography, awesome fight scenes. The lightsaber dueling and the fight scenes are really, really amazing. This is the best fight scene since the prequel era. It was so great. I loved it. I loved the fight scenes. I mean, it was just so intense and so great. And they were using so many type of fighting styles. They were using samurai sword fighting style. They were using some medieval sword fighting style and German style sword fighting with them twirling around with the lightsaber and spinning and twirling the lightsaber. There was a lot of German style sword fighting, and it was really, really great to see those three different styles being utilized again together for the first time since the prequel era, which makes sense because this is a prequel series to the prequel era. This takes place in the High Republic. So the Jedis know all type of sword fighting styles and fight choreography. They know everything there is to know about all of that. But I will say some of the acting kind of sucked. The acting from Amanda Stenberg, her acting was really terrible, especially when Osha finally confronts May and is trying to arrest her. That scene has some bad acting overall. She's very much a two-dimensional actress with like the same facial expression in every single scene. So yeah, she's really terrible. But this episode also had really major deaths, and I'm not going to spoil, but there were some really major deaths in this episode that were so tragic. I felt very sad by some of these deaths because some of these Jedis I actually did learn to care about by episode 4. I really did care about a lot of these Jedi. So to see all these major deaths in episode 5 was really sad and tragic. And of course, the big reveal of who the villain is was very predictable. I mean, if you watched the show, you predicted who the Sith Master is. By the end of episode 2, you had already predicted it. And yeah, it was predictable. And so in episode 4, it was like a really big dead giveaway. And when it's revealed in episode 5, it's like, oh, okay, so that was predictable. So yeah, we could say that the writing in that sense is not great because this twist and reveal was so predicted and so foreshadowed in the first 4 episodes that it's not really much of a twist at all. But yeah, these are my thoughts. Overall, this is a really good this is a good, solid episode. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's way better than episode 4. Episode 4 was really terrible. That's the worst episode of the show so far. And episode 3, I don't enjoy on repeat viewings. I originally gave that episode an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. I'm going to have to give that episode a 6 out of 10. It really drops on repeated viewings because the acting in that cheesy chanting scene, the power of many, that gets really cheesy and terrible on repeat viewing. So first episode, I give a 7. Second episode, I give a 7.5. Third episode, I give a 6. The fourth episode, I give a 3 out of 10. It was terrible. And episode 5, I give a 7.5 out of 10. Maybe even an 8 out of 10. I want to see it again to see if I could give it something like that. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the show so far. That's my thought on episode 5. And this is Brian J's Nerd Talk. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.